What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Herudaguru, aka Soccer God. My mic is even known. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Herudaguru, aka Soccer God. Studio One Live Productions. Me and Cuban came about to discuss our Hurricanes, talk about the college football rankings. I got a problem with the rankings, to be honest with you. I'm a mic doing my live blog, and rank the teams based on how I would score them in my betting processes. So we about to see about that. Give us a moment. Give us a moment. Matter of fact, make sure my mic. Oh, okay, it looks like it's popping off. I see that. I see it. I see it jumping. I want my mic turned up loud so folk can hear me. You hear me? Yes, I. Yes, I. Matter of fact, we're gonna give a shout out to my dog Fire Red. You hear me radio. I gotta make sure I write that down. You hear me radio. I gotta go look at him during one of our little commercials. Mike is an 8. I want 100. I want 100 on that bitch. 100 on that bitch. Un momento, por favor. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Herudaguru, aka Soccer God, Soccer God, Soccer God. Studio One Live Productions. I'm playing black chip poker right now. The $8.80 buy-in, $5,000 guaranteed. First place, 600 something dollars, something like that. Early morning shaboozle. But I'm doing this because Black Chip gave me $250 free, and I turned it into real cash. Watch how we did it. This is Studio One Live Productions. I'm Herudaguru, aka Soccer God. What's up? Black Chip Poker. Y'all must join. Look what they're giving out. I didn't even know. 6:34 in the AM, they gave me $250 free play from bonus points. Now, I'm gonna show you what I did with that free play money. Let me show you what I did with the money. I put a straight bet of $100 to win 80 on Young Africans. Now, why it says zero is because it's free play money. It's not considered my money yet. Okay, so let's show you how we turned it into my money. I put a parlay in, 8-teamer for 306. Now, both of those bets lost. Okay, but I was mad with these Young Africans because I said, I knew Africans, they'll win 1-0 and be happy with it. I should have took them plus 2 points, but that's okay. I put a straight bet on my homeboys. Far Rabbit. $100 to win $96.15. I also put a little, I think it was $1 or $2, something like that, to win $4.85. We won that too. We also put some bets on Liverpool. They won. And we put a bet on Atletico Mineiro. They won. International. They lost. They drew. So now where that left me at was over $100 of real money in my account. We turned the free bet money into real money. And then we put in these 14 parlays and bust another 129. And we hit one of these round robbers for $15. Let's check them out. All right, we put $1 on these 4 teams to draw to win $129. I should have put 10 on it. That was my fault, but I was just putting me. It was a few games. It was only like 8 left for that night, and I was dead on point. I didn't realize how dead on point I was gonna be, and I'll never bet too big when I'm rushing, and I'm just betting at the last minute. But
what up, Studio?
I am the soccer god.
I was just sharing it to a couple of my mates and said maybe they'll join
all over the world.
Let me see if I can find them.
We also hit this one. Look, I had 2 losses out of this 16 round robin. Really Stelly broke my draw, and Salea, they couldn't tie it up at the end. But that's why I like the round robins, because 4, as you see, 15 parlays for 14. As you see, I'm going to hit at least 60%.
I remember that. That was just a little introduction to the poker world. So you is one of the ones that believe. Okay, let's start with this. Last thing I remember you saying is 10 years or whatever, he gonna win all these championships. I can't remember us always never trying to predict that far in the future.
Whatever. You could use 5 years, 3 years, whatever. It's not. See, you are a you're one of those people that thinks that everything is going good. You're what is it? half full, half empty. I'm a see that whole half full, half empty theory. I view that a little bit differently, right? I view it as if you're half empty, you need to keep filling up the cup. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do better, right? People see it the other way. You're a half full type of guy, right? That is like, oh, cup is almost full, so everything, everything is good to go. And it's like, nah, nigga, you got to improve on this shit. You got to get better. You know what I'm saying? And with Mario, right? Because I'm allowed to say the person's name, or I have to keep it respectful here.
I mean, you said, I mean, this is after hours, man, late night show. What you
All right,
mean?
so you know how you and Katie be disagreeing, right? And it's like
Uh,
I kind of agree with her a lot of the times because I kind of think her way. You know what I'm saying? And with this whole Mario situation, it's like I don't. First of all, I don't trust him. He hasn't proven anything. He's not Mark Rick. If he was Mark Rick, he would deserve that. Hey man, be patient, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying, and let that man work. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing this year is complete. It's not skillful. It's not something that he's doing for skill. It's just he got lucky that Cam Moore said, "I want to get another year in college," right? Because Cam Moore is not here, we're not having this season. But y'all think that this shit is fucking sweet and great and all this shit. And what me and Katie be telling y'all motherfuckers, like, it ain't that good, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna kill us next year because what we said is true. You know what I'm saying?
how can you know something is true next year?
Through the corner. Do you
No,
really think?
no, no. That's the problem I'm having.
Do you really think this is a fucking 8-0 team without Cam?
I think yeah, with that schedule, I really do.
Come on, man.
I really do with that schedule. Like,
Would have lost a fucking Cal VTech and probably
no, it wasn't. No, we'd had a whole nother game plan. The game
see,
would
but
have
this,
went totally different. You can't judge games like that.
see, but this is where where you and I and Katie disagree, right? You are a supreme optimist and thinks everything is fucking good and great. You don't
No, I
see
don't. I see.
no. You don't see. You think that this is a fucking perfect team, right? You think that this is
No, I don't. I
yes, you do,
don't think.
studio. You think this is a national championship type of team, right?
Well, listen what you said. Perfect team, national championship team. I don't think they have to be synonymous.
I agree with you.
So right now, I'm not seeing a perfect team out there. That's somebody that we can. I'll be like, damn, we can't beat them, bro. Them boy, too serious. You know. And you might be right. Mario might not can sustain this year to year to year. That's the remain to be seen with his coaching. His coaching has pointed towards maybe otherwise. I could see that, but I'm just calling a spade for a spade. I'm looking at all these teams play week to week. I pick bets for them, so I don't have no bias towards them.
But why do you think Katie is wrong, or she's out?
Well, when you say that Morrow is never going to win 10 years, no matter 10 years, then I just don't know how could you predict something like that bad 10 years
So
down.
what do you want her to think then?
I don't want her to think nothing. I'm confused at why she would think 10 years in the future that Mario would never do something. That just confuses me as a fan.
But why do you think that he will? Because you have to have in order for you to be frustrated, you got to be in the opposite side of it, right?
I did try to wonder why. I mean, the argument you gave was a good argument. That sounded like it's plausible.
Right.
I can see where it would come from then.
But from
Then
your
hey,
90, I'm questioning your side, right? Why do you think the complete opposite?
it's not that I don't think the complete opposite. I'm thinking like Mario's not that bad of a coach that way he can never win a championship in Miami. Yeah, we haven't won one in 20 years, and maybe he won't win one. It's hard to win a natty. You can see it always be certain teams that hog up, you know. the natties, like Alabama, Georgia, Clemson did. And there you get a sprinkle here and there where you can get off the wall team win one. But now with the NIL, the portal, and all that, I'm seeing more and more parity each year. You're seeing more and more teams close the gap towards these so-called Power 5 teams. So now I'm like, dang, anybody can win anything. Like now,
So why don't you think we could be this next year? Why we can't be like Florida State next year?
because this is like an unprecedented year for them. They haven't done this since 1975. Start out winning whatever.
Right.
I don't see that bad of a drop. Even if we don't have this miracle quarterback, we take it back. I feel like we got Mario's building good enough. Maybe not as good as we would want. Maybe he could do better, but he's good enough not to take a dive in that direction. I believe just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing progression.
I'm not seeing progression.
Wait a minute, hold on. See, that's where I think the expectations and the progression is getting skewed because he's already done beat last year's win totals.
All right, so this is
So hold on though. I'm gonna land it short. I know you want to respond to this shit. It's 8 wins already, and looking at it's hard to believe we'll go 0-4 the rest of the game based on what we got. So yeah, even if you can't take away the fact we got Cam. You can't negatively predict and say, oh, Emory wouldn't have been able to win us some games. I can understand you saying I don't think we'll be undefeated. That's fair. But that's saying the games would have went the same way, and we would expect Emory to have to escape the pocket the same way. He wouldn't be able to do it. We obviously know that. But the game would have went totally different. Possessions would have been different. Running the ball more, And we proved that we can run it in those type of games. Matter of fact, it almost looks better. Our defense looked well more rested. Didn't get exposed as much because we held the ball. We was like just eating up clock. So that might be a key ingredient for us actually to kind of protect that weakness that we have. Think about it, Cuban. Because we was like striking so fast, like 20-yard down the field so many times than most ever. So now the defense just is getting exposed. Now they got to go back on the field real fast. So we might need to rethink this Cam explosive stuff we're doing.
Well, the thing is, you view this. I mean, I don't view this as a dominant team. I don't view this as a Ohio State UGA type team. I see his team barely winning with a Heisman Trophy winner. Right? It's not that impressive, man. I know what you think, but it's not. It ain't
I
that.
feel you. You feeling like my homeboy Phil with Ohio State right now.
Which
You feeling
is
that they're not that impressive. They didn't like their quarterback pickup. They're used to first round draft pick quarterbacks, like 5 or 6 in a row.
yeah,
You
but it's
feel me?
not. But it's not even that. It's like you know what I'm saying, like every year you expect Ohio State to win 8+ games.
Mhm.
This program doesn't seem like we're ready to win 8+ games.
Well, I understand what you're saying. If you're looking at it as a program whole, yeah, we don't compare to Ohio State, Georgia, and them and what they've been doing. This is our first year of coming back to the limelight saying, hey, we're going to be one of those teams that expect to win those 8-9 games every year now. I
Yeah,
believe
but the way that you view them as a fucking, this is a powerhouse program, and we're not.
no. Guess what? I view it as, okay, let's view it like this. When you say Miami's back, kind of what you're saying, we're expected to win 9, 10 games every year. 10 games is kind of like a disappointing season, right? Back
Right.
when we're back. 2 losses, that's okay. I'm saying it looks very plausible that Mario is getting us back there, and this is the first year of that, and we have a chance to bring it in with a bang. We have a chance to actually pulling off a championship here.
So let me ask you this question: What have you seen that you could tell yourself in 2 to 3 years we're going to win a national championship?
Well, right now,
You're seeing something
because
that
I'm
me and
seeing a
Kate are
lot of
not
flip.
seeing. That's what I'm trying to figure
I'm
out.
seeing a lot of recruit flips. I'm seeing a lot of positive things. And
But
don't let us go into that playoffs and win it. I feel
again,
like the recruits are gonna pour over.
I hear you on the recruits, but I don't think this. Like I've said, I don't think he's a great recruiter. He's just a horrible scouter. Meaning, look at our cornerback situation. Like, why the fuck we're in a situation where we have no cornerbacks? Where we have a fucking high schooler playing cornerback. You know what I'm saying? A defensive line. Next year, there's going to be year 4. We're going to have a brand new defensive line playing next year, right? Everybody keeps telling me, you keep telling me, he's building this shit correctly. He's doing, and it's like I don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
So you think he's building incorrectly?
Yes, he's building it correctly.
So what is he doing so incorrectly?
He's not scouting correctly. He doesn't have. I mean, we don't have a quarterback of the future. We're depending. We're it's like playing Russian roulette with the portal, because we could have got DJ Ugulaga, whatever that motherfucking name is, right? We could have had that situation in our hands, right? And how would that shit look like right now? It would have been looking disgusting, right? I
Why
just don't.
y'all?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, why y'all always try to paint scenarios to make us look negative and make us look like
No, it's not that. It's just not consistent. This is not a consistent. He's not building a consistent fiber. He's building a fuck. We need this one generational player on our team, or else we can't do shit.
you
And
know
like
what,
you said,
Steven?
and one second, one thing that I'll give you credit, what he wants to do, he wants to ground and pound. All that passing shit, he's not cool with, right? So what's gonna happen when you have to get in a shootout and he's gonna, want to run that shit out? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to have good deep. You have to have a great defense in order to. The way that he wants to play defense, no, the way he wants to build his program, he needs to have a dominant defense, and we don't have a dominant defense.
I don't know, man. You keep saying like you know where he want to be. He want to do this. He want to do that. I don't think none of us know what the hell he want to do.
You're right about that. I'm just saying what I'm just telling you what I see.
What I do see that is we were always thinking he just want to pound, run the power spread, and all of a sudden he's let Cam throw it to whatever he want to throw it. So that just broke y'all whole narrative.
Well, hold on, because
Now y'all got to move the goalposts and find a new
nah, but
narrative.
hold on, no. Hold on, hold your ass, because this is something that you said, right? This is part of the script. You know what I'm saying? This is all the conspiracy theory that you want to use, right? Him and
Yeah.
Cam probably had an agreement. Hey, I'm coming here to fucking pass the ball. Don't have me running this bitch, fucking all the fucking time. All right. So that was probably an agreement that him and Mario had before he joined the team.
Well, that's good news. That shows me Mario's can compromise.
Well, he's
He's
not gonna do that
not
with
as
everybody
stubborn.
though.
He's not as stubborn. He's not like, no, I ain't going Cam. No, I ain't going for that Cam. You gonna do it my way. Because at that point, Cam didn't really prove nothing yet. Mario could have been like, whatever. That's Washington State. We're gonna read this big boy ball. He bought in. He said, you know what? Okay. To me, that was signs of him willing to listen.
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying, how could you say he's not building it the right way? Because it got to look a certain way. Just be honest, right? What he's got on the field now is winning. 8-0. And right now, it look like he can win the rest of our games, right?
But hold on, but let's break
So,
this down little by little. You said what he has on the field is winning. What does he have on the field that is winning right now?
hold on. Before we get in that breakdown, let me finish what I'm saying. He has to play what he has to play with, right? Now we're at this point, we're
Oh,
predicting.
whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
It don't matter. It ain't a fault. It's no one's fault.
I mean, it is his fault. He's the one running the damn program. So
Okay,
the
I'm
reason.
glad. Well, Cuban, I'm glad you mentioned it's his fault because he made the correct decisions. What he has now, he's deciding to play and has gotten him 8-0.
Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Right? You said he made the right decision. Right? That's what you just said. Right?
Yeah.
So if Cam would have said, "Hey, I'm going to the NFL," the quarterback was going to be Reese Poffenbarger. It wasn't not going to be Emory Williams. So if Reese would have been the QB, you would have been like, "Oh, he made the right decision with fucking
Now you see it. No,
Poffenbarger."
hold on. See how y'all pessimistic people like to do? Y'all like to paint a picture that'll make it look the most negative. How could you make a statement say, Emory wouldn't be the quarterback? It's going to be Reese.
You want me to tell you why?
Please tell me, enlighten me.
Because in the spring, Emory was not back 100%. He was still coming back from his arm injury, so he was not going to get all the snaps in the spring. So it would have been Reese Poffenbarger getting all the snaps. So that's why I said he would have been starting. It would not have been Emory.
I could see if you said that back in the spring when we were talking, but you just recently seen Emory get in this game and go 11 for 12 and look so much 1,000% better than Emory. I mean Puff.
You a
And you're
thousand percent
still
correct.
and you still make that comment and say Emory. You think Mario would sit there and say Puff from Albany, you get in the game when he ran
But
the
see, but
no.
you're not willing to listen to what I'm saying, right? What I just clearly said is if Ward would not have been here, Emory would have taken every single snap in the what you call it in the spring.
They already did
So
do that.
no, they did not. They had to split it between Emory, Jacuri, and Poffenberg,
Okay.
four quarterbacks, right?
Mhm.
But that would not have happened. They would have told Emory, "Hey, just sit your ass down. We got our quarterback because we just paid him this big ass NIL, so you need to sit your ass down." Right? And we'll holler at you next year because you wanted your red shirt. We're going to give you a red shirt. Here's your red
Okay.
shirt. Sit your ass
Okay.
down.
Okay.
So Emory, it would have been Emory and Jacuri as our quarterbacks this year. And you mean to tell me that would have been like, hey, Mark, you have great vision for this fucking program, having Emory, now having Poffenbarger and Jacuri Brown as your quarterbacks. That's you mean to tell
No, because guess what? Remember, if Cam doesn't come here, Corey Brown may never leave, right?
right?
So now you got Corey Brown, Emory Williams, and Puff. I'm all right with them three. Of course, it is not as magical as Cam because Cam doing stuff that hadn't been done. But I feel confident we could still be 8-0. Maybe one loss, maybe one loss. I don't see the loss, though. I just see the game going different. I
Oh,
see Mario changing more to the run, and okay, we ain't throwing, and I think we would have been able to run the ball, play clock controlling defense, won't expose our defense. I just think part of the reason our defense got exposed kind of quick is Cam quick strike offense. They're going back and forth on the field. And then part of that is the spotting of the points and selling to this Heisman and all this old shit. So I think we're a little over paranoid about how bad our defense is. I'm not saying our defense is there because you know one thing that worries me a little bit. Mario keeps saying we're not there yet. We're not there yet. He keeps saying that like every conference, almost like I said, damn Mario, you said you letting us know we're finna lose this game before the championship, or we lose we don't win the championship, we lose the what is you trying to tell us? You don't believe we there yet? You don't believe he said it? We ain't there yet. So, yeah, maybe I am an overactive fan because I believe Mark Richt was supposed to go 12-0 his first year.
I agree with you. No, not his first year.
Yes, he should have.
Why you
Yeah,
say that?
go back and look at that shit.
Yeah, I remember we
The
lost
first
to.
3 games, he looked at. I liked our offense. We was having, under center power running, and then we get to Florida State. And he changed to a fucking RPO bullshit. I think that's the game we lost that little extra point or missed the kick. Then we lost 2 or 3 games straight. And then he realized, wait a minute, I got Herndon and all these dudes. Joe Cool, somebody, and we went on a tear, blowing everybody ass out the rest of the season. I said, Mark Richt, you supposed to you change the offense up anyway. You shouldn't even change that shit up from what we were doing when we were running that power run against App State. I wanted to see that shit against Florida State. You almost like you got scared of them or something. Thought you had to change it up. I don't know. That shit was weird. I said we had the time to run through that shit. We get that same streak we had. We were blowing everybody. I said, man, we were supposed to do that. Them 3 losses we had. And they were kind of close losses too. They weren't like blowouts and we got manhandled. It was just Mark Richt not unleashing that shit yet. And I felt like Mario last year was forced to throw some of the goddamn games. It almost looked like that whole shit was. I know my conspiracy get overboard, but. You're not gonna tell me. I seen it. It looked like he tanked by 2 games. It looked like we could have been at least 9-3 last year. I really
9-3
Yeah, minimum.
with who?
Minimum. Huh?
9-3 with who?
Last year's team.
If they played this year.
No, we were 7-5. We should have been 8-4. That Georgia Tech knee bullshit. And to me, there were 3 other games we were better than the team, and we just got out coached. And y'all was kind of like on Gidry dick last year. Oh, the defense played so well last year.
I mean, he was playing what?
No, he wasn't. Because that shit kind of pissed me off that North Carolina game. I said, Gidry, you got your ass schooled. They up-tempered your ass, had our defense, and all y'all ass looked confused. That shit was, man, nigga, please. We lost that game on that drive alone with Gidry. Didn't have no answer for that up-tempo. I would have preferred him use all the fucking timeouts that drive. And then let me tell you another dumbass thing we do in that game. We running the shit out that bit with Parrish down the field. About 2 good long runs. Boom, boom, boom. We tired. We get 1st and goal. We want to go and hurry up and rush him back to the line. He tired of the motherfucker. He get the ball and fumble that bitch.
What does that have to do with Gidry?
No, I just switched it. I just switched to both coaching. I just wanted to just show you both sides of the coaching that blip fucked up the game. With the win, we could have been 9-3. I wasn't really specifically focused on Gidry. I'm just focused on the points in which we should have won them fucking games. Other than TBD pick throwing those picks.
Well, this is the thing. I overvalue Gidry you undervalued Cam and James. You didn't understand how good they were. I knew how good they were because you ain't like James. So now don't
What,
switch that shit up.
what James I ain't like?
James Williams.
I didn't like James Williams. I just didn't like his mouth. He talked too much. And Mish Powell showing me that. He showed me that. I don't know if it was the fan or the South Florida game. I think it was the South Florida game. I saw the first creeps of last year's team in them. And that was where these close games start coming in. I ain't say nothing about that. I saw Mish on the play. He doing his little head up and down like that little, you know how he do his head up and down. I'm gonna show you, goddamn. You know how he be like doing that shit, like, yeah, I stretch you down on that play, and then get stoned the next play. Oh man,
Yeah.
that shit was pissing me off, bro. That shit was
Well,
happening in South Florida, and I was like, man, the old Canes is creeping back in this shit.
well, I mean, and there's another thing that I like number 29 being out there, but that nigga he's wearing some coochie cutters, man. I'm like, hey, stop trying to get cute out this bitch. Just go out there and play football. You know what I'm saying? It's just okay. This is the problem that I have with Mario. When he was at Oregon, he was just all disciplinarian motherfucker. When he comes out here, he's letting niggas do whatever the fuck they want. Yes, I am for letting your players have personality and things of that nature. But Mario, you're not that type of coach. You're a disciplinarian, and it doesn't seem like this team has. He's not being like that with this team. He might be behind closed doors, but I'm not in behind closed doors. What I see on TV, I see George do dumb shit. He doesn't bring his ass in. You see Buddy do that shit. And it's just like I don't know, man.
I don't know. I seen last time George acted up, they benched his ass.
Yeah, but he didn't bench him. It was probably the receivers coach that benched him.
He already said he started divvying out that, and that's what some of the reason why AJ Allen didn't get some of the play. I remember Dawson making a statement. They asked about AJ Allen in the middle of the season, a little back, a few games back. And AJ and Dawson said, that's a good kid. He's, held a good attitude. Because, if I had been through what that guy's been through, I don't know if I would have been able to hold that type of attitude. That's basically what he kind of.
Well, AJ Allen is gone after this year. His
That was.
pops, on one of those King Sport Lives,
Mm-hmm.
he came on the show and not on the show, but he wrote a message and he's like, "Why don't you guys ever show love to AJ Allen?" And
I don't
then
know either, bro. I really
then
don't know why
yeah,
either.
then
But
Gary was like, "No, he's good. He just has to fight for his position, whatever, whatever." And it's like, and
no.
I'm like, yeah, that nigga gone after this year because he's gonna get so much money because you see the motherfucker's good, right? And
Yeah. They knew, man, no. See, this is why I don't understand. Listen. Dawson said it. He said if you've been through what he's been through. So there's some type of, he alluded to there's a discrimination factor. There's something being held against him. And he still kept a good attitude about it. Um, uh, and then he made them alluding to that he allows Merritt, or not Merritt, but who's the running back coach?
yeah, Mary, whatever motherfucking name.
Yeah, he let him decide who to sub in, give him the running backs when he say, he basically is a sub guy. He wants, unless Dawson said, unless I have a certain play I'm running and I want a certain guy, and then override. Other than that, I let Merritt do it. And then Mario made a comment not too long ago saying something about, they said AJ Allen is the change of pace guy that you're looking for. And so boom, I put him in. I said, Mario, you didn't already fucking know that? You saw what he did at Clemson last year. He was your cow horse back then. You don't think he could do it against these powder puffs right now?
This
What?
and this is this is why I got to back Katie up, right? She probably sees this shit, and you just think when if she would have said what you just said, you would have called her a hater. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I wouldn't. No, I
Yes, you would
wouldn't.
have.
I agree with if it's true, I'm gonna agree with that shit. That's why I'm pointing this out. I do say something's fishy about how he allows who to play and who not to play. It's been that's been the case really with college football, period. But so what has he done so great now that y'all say, all right, we can put you in the middle of the game. We ain't gonna start you, but we'll throw you in somewhere weirdly. I mean, it just don't make no fucking sense.
I'm with you. Um,
I mean, but that don't make me say we're not gonna ever succeed and we're gonna lose and we're
it's
not
it's
gonna
it's
be
not that. I just
fading
don't
and
believe.
all this shit. I ain't gonna
I
do
just
all
don't
that. I'm gonna
believe
point out the
me.
weird shit, but
Me
I
and her
still
just don't believe he's the fucking dude that's gonna bring this program back. Y'all
I
believe that
agree.
shit.
I agree with y'all. Y'all do think that. I don't agree that he can't do it. I agree that he might be the one that could do it.
And this is and I might be this I'm human and I probably just listen to what other people say, but somebody made a great point, right? He every single year he needs to find an offensive defensive coordinator because they could leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he's not an offensive coordinator nor a defensive coordinator, so he can't depend on that every year he's gonna have to depend on a new system. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, what the fuck we're gonna do every single year? Like we don't know what offense we're gonna run next year, right? It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because good thing because you're gonna be unpredictable. Bad because it's like, how the fuck do you recruit to this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. So you don't think this team is good as we think, right?
No, I definitely do not think.
We
I
got a
predicted 12-0 for one reason, and that was Cam Ward. That's it.
trash defense, all that, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have that good of an offense either.
So if we win a natty. Let's say we win a natty. Would you give all the credit to Cam?
Yeah, all the credit. I say he was the offense and the defense of the team.
Wouldn't that make Mario, when you give him some credit for taking a
No,
team with a underachieving defense, going out and getting, you know,
this has nothing to do with Mario. You saw what Mario really wanted to do. You called it, not me. What we saw against Florida State, that's what Mario wants to do every single fucking play. Run that bitch. Just run. Keep
but
running.
tell me why the fuck Cam ain't win the natty with Washington
He
State.
had less. He had a lesser program. It's a lesser program.
Okay, then.
He had a tougher conference, right? He
So you
had
think, let me ask you a question. If Cam playing for Pitt right now, you think Pitt would be the #1 team right now?
yes, I do think yes, because Pitt has a dominant defense.
Mm,
I just don't, if Pitt's
you believe in
quarterbacks playing,
everybody else team other than us.
no, put it this way: if Pitt's quarterbacks playing for us, are we undefeated?
I haven't seen a quarterback good enough.
Exactly.
I don't know. Might be. How good is that quarterback?
I don't know.
Okay,
He
look
used
at
to
the
be at
last game
Alabama.
they played. I'm on one screen. Okay, Pitt versus NC. Pitt had 34-24. I'm looking at their box score. This is October 5th. See what their quarterback had. E. Holstein, 25 for 42, 381, 3 touchdown, 1 INT. Might be. Because we got receivers and running backs. Might be. Might be. Might be. They got one receiver that had 11 targets, 11 receivers, 155. Another receiver, 6 targets, 3 7, 111. That's against North Carolina. They defense must be trash. Might be. And I might give you that with Cam. Now that I see they got some receivers that Cam can throw to. I know they probably got a pretty decent line, and they don't have to have a great line with Cam. And I don't think Pittsburgh defense better than our defense.
Shit.
Kidding me?
Shit. I
Man,
guess you want some play.
they let North Carolina score all over them. Did you see what? Please.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? Did you see what they did against what's that school? Was it Old Dominion or whatever the fuck it was? It was 70 something to 60 something. Yeah, North Carolina
That's the
could
older
score.
men who's sorrier this year than
Yeah,
ever
North
before.
Carolina could score points, sir.
Who?
North Carolina they could score points. They don't have a good defense, but they could fucking score points.
Please, Pittsburgh defense ain't all that, bro.
I
They
know you
defense
don't.
ain't better than our defense. Now I know we ain't got better defense than Georgia. Maybe not even Texas. But Pitt, please, bro. You can't be a Miami fan if you really fucking think Pitt got a better defense. Please.
Pitt's had better defense for I don't know how long, better than us for a long ass time.
Man, one or
That's
two
what Pitt.
years.
That's
One or
what Pitt
two
is
years
known
they
for.
had a good ass defense. But other than that, no, sir.
That's what Pitt is known for. It's just their damn defense, and that's it. That's what they're known for.
Mm.
See, that's the thing. You think everything Miami does is the best. I'm objective,
I
and
don't
you're
think
not.
everything they the best.
Yes, you do. You think right now our defense is horrible. You even said it, but now you're saying our fucking defense is the greatest shit since sliced bread.
No, I said
Let that shit stop.
it ain't worse than Pitt defense.
Man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Let me look at these rankings.
It's gonna look bad because we played against Ball State, FAMU,
We're in
and
the ACC. I don't want to hear nothing you talking right now.
nah, man, you can't rank
Total
because
defense.
those stats are skewed. They're not
I
real.
mean, what you mean? We getting our ass beat? Right, our defense trash. I just want to
Yeah,
see
but
what
those are skewed stats. Those are not real stats. You got to remove 2 games. Remove those 2 games, and then tell me the numbers.
bonus yard per game. Miami is ranked 117. Texas number 1. Only allowing 241. Ohio State 255. Miami number 17. Where Pitt at? Where they at? I'm dropping all the way down to number 50. Come on now, let me go to the next stat. That's just yards per game. Opponent play per game, yards per play. Let's see what that is. That's a pretty decent stat. Okay, Pitt, number 9. They ahead of us in that stat. We number 32. It ain't that big of a difference though. 4.4 yards per play. We allow 4.9 yards per play. Opponents first downs per game. I'm just trying to see now. First downs per game. Miami ranked 24, 17.6. Pitt is ranked really far down here. Damn, where are y'all? Number 92, allowing 21 y'all first downs per game. I mean, third downs per game. Who can get their team off the field first? Miami, number 16, 12.4 third downs allowed. Where's Pittsburgh at? I'm looking through. Hold on, matter of fact, let me share my motherfucking screen so people don't think I'm lying.
You are lying.
Boom. Okay, what stat I'm on here? Okay, call a team opponent third down per game. Syracuse, ranked number 1 is amazing because people don't get in third down situations against them. 12.4. Pittsburgh, way in the 90s. Wait a minute. No, they ain't. Where they at? Let me see. Do that. Let me do that by alphabetical order. Oh, they 133. No wonder why I couldn't find their ass. Man, get the fuck out of here about Pittsburgh. Got a better defense than us, man.
All right.
Opponents for what? Okay, look at passing. Our weakness. I ain't look at passing. I was just total defense. Passing defense. Opponents completions per game. Who get caught on the most? Oh, we rank kind of low down in there. We rank kind of low. We getting our ass picked on. We number 68. Allowing 18, almost 19 completions a game. But Pitt's still lower than us. Where they at? Or maybe they're not. Or maybe they're, yep, they number 124, 123 completions a game. Man, hold on. Opponents passing yards per game. You just sitting here spilling out that bullshit, bro. Let me go and look at it in alphabetical order real fast. Miami number 47. Defense 210 passing yards a game.
Because you're doing what I told you always do.
Pittsburgh is 108 passing yards per game.
You're doing what you're proving my point. That's
What? How? Okay, I tell you what. How?
You watch the stats. You don't watch the game.
No, you just said they're better defense.
They are better defense, man.
So okay, you saying why they play a better competition? Is that why?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at their schedule. Let's see if this shit is true or if you're lying again.
I don't
lie. I'm gonna see. Let's see who this amazing competition they playing.
I'm not saying it's amazing. No, I just said it's better. I never said it was amazing.
I haven't played Florida. We know who they play: South Florida, Virginia Tech, Cal, Louisville, Florida State. Who they play so good? Kent State, Cincinnati Bearcat, West Virginia, Youngstown State. That's a pass stat game. North Carolina Trav. We played the same Cal. They couldn't get no. And they played good defense against them. But Syracuse. So they played trash. They ain't played their tough schedule yet. They ain't played SMU yet. They about to play them. They played Clemson. They played Louisville. And Boston College might give them a little issue.
Yeah.
So their defense ain't better than ours, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, we shall see. Still a lot of season to go through.
Yeah, and I like our depth.
All right, you keep saying this depth. What depth? Well, what is this depth, man?
Man, I kept seeing a bunch of players going in and out that game for Simeon Barrow, like 98. It was another nigga on there. I was like, damn, who that is? I said, okay, that's getting them boys some rest.
Because you're lying. You sometimes or not sometimes. All motherfucking times you lie. So you said number 98, right?
Clark came in there and put somebody back good.
Lying motherfucker. You be lying. Let me catch your motherfucking ass in the lie.
Huh? Justin Cott did get in there, a nice freshman, and was playing good. That's some good depth, a little freshman. I don't give a damn a freshman. If you can go in there and play high level and give Simeon Barrow a rest, because we know Simeon Barrow balling right now. Matter of fact, let me look at this stats on these boys.
I don't think he even played against Florida State. This nigga here be lying.
Who?
Justin Scott.
You don't think he played against Florida State?
No, I'm looking at the stats. It says 0 across the board.
I wasn't necessarily specifically referring to the Florida State game, but I've seen him get in and spell. So you got a snap count?
I'm trying to look for it.
Hey, you get a snap count, share it. You can see who got the depth play. You got me?
Let's see here. This nigga here be lying his motherfucking ass on.
Cam Ward. Chandler Morris, the new NCAA passing leader of North Texas. 2,873 yards. Cameron Ward with his 200-yard passing made him just fall off to second. Ashton Genty, 1376. Caleb Johnson of Iowa. RJ Harvey running it. Marion Hampton. Scoring offense, still ranked number 1 behind Indiana and Boise State. Scoring defense, Ole Miss 11.0. That's misleading. They might got a defense, but they don't seem like it. Because all of a sudden, they defense play good, but then their offense disappear. You would think with that offense, if they defense playing that good, why their offense get shut down too? I can't understand it. Oh no, this ain't the page I want. You ain't find it, boy?
No.
Okay. I want your clock. Oh, gotta look up about it. Sacks. Forced fumble, kickoff return. Where's sacks at? And it's in alphabetical order. Simeon Barrow got 5 sacks. Hold on, let me see. Number 29. Why he ranked 29? What his rank is? Okay. That's crazy though for Barrow. Damn, I thought they were gonna let me get on this player then. Eight game, 5 solo sacks, 1 of 6 sacks, 5.5. That's good for a defensive tackle. But what's crazy though is what his name? Tyler Barron. He had like 4 at the beginning of the season. Then he ain't had a sack since. That's real crazy.
Let's see. Last 5 games.
I'm gonna go by with team though. God let me do. ACC stat leaders.
I don't see it, but I trust it.
I
think he played because I think he did play because at that last drive I saw Mondo Blunt in there.
Yeah, I seen one play with 98 and what's his name would give him some pressure. I was like, oh, look at that, look at Scott. I was liking that, because I hadn't seen him in a minute. It was good to see him pushing the dude back. Like it was hard for the dude to block him. So, let me see here. Stats. I'm looking for some. Always mind was scoring defense. Can't get off my own, no cookies. Sacks. Against. Why y'all lying said we had 13 sacks in 3 games?
What was that?
Why y'all lied and said we had 13 sacks in 3 games?
Yeah, no, against us.
That's a lie. Oh, well, maybe so. Or maybe true.
This nigga here, boy.
We got 16 sacks. We gave up 16 sacks. So
Eyeing his ass off.
what they're saying is the first 5 games we only gave up 3 sacks.
And the last 3, I think, is 13.
Yeah, that's by design. Those were the spot point
Nah,
games.
I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Don't give me that design bullshit. Stop that
You
shit.
think I was because it's ACC play? Stop.
Let's see. Fumbles, loss, interceptions, thrown. No. How do I see personal status? Okay, play.
Still ranked number 9 in the ACC. Tied with Pitt.
Box
The
score.
game under Virginia Tech and North Carolina, Louisville.
Florida State defense. Florida State have 4 sacks.
Yep. If you take that away, we would still be in the top 5.
No. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I don't know. I got you.
Louisville had 3 sacks. We're at 7.
I got you.
Cal. Is you a lie? You be lying your motherfucking ass off and you get mad at Katie.
What I'm lying about?
Cal had 3 sacks. So that's 3, 4, 3, 3. That's 7. That's 10 sacks.
I attest a lot of them sacks to teams having film and scheming up a few little blitz schemes.
Why don't we have the same fucking schemes and film? So yeah, against VT,
I
3
told you about
sacks.
Guidry though. I told you. I think he stopped doing all them exotic blitzes. We don't even do that shit no more. We be jumping, backing in weird coverages. Think about it. You haven't seen that exotic blitz shit Guidry used to do all the time. I don't know what happened to Guidry. Maybe because when you're spotting points and have to do this, it looks that way. I'm hoping that's what it is, and we're going to see in the playoffs him, send some of that heat from all these different stunt linebackers, all these twist blitz, he's the corner blitz. He used to do all kind of neat shit. I ain't seen it. So we'll see. We will see. I'm looking for a sack leader. All right, Virginia Tech dude is a sack leader. We know he a first round DN. They've been saying that he got a 10 already.
Look at you with these motherfucking excuses.
Man, I told you they were gonna have a little issue with him. I mean, we got first round defense, any talent, anybody gonna have trouble with that guy. Donovan, Boston College is another good end we're gonna have to deal with. Don't we play Boston? No, we're gonna play Boston College this year. And then it drop off the 5 sacks with Xavier. TJ Parker with 5, Simeon Barrow with 5, Tyler Barron with 4. I still think Tyler Barron can turn it up. He got 4.5. He got an assist. I think he can turn it up. Get about 1, 2 sacks. Get him a 3 sack game.
You still got him going the first round?
Now if he don't get up to about 10 sacks.
Hey man, I just need my money. I just need my money in my deposit when he doesn't get drafted in the first
Well,
round.
he got 4 more games in the playoffs to raise his stats. So
I'm just saying I need my money and what I need my deposit, sir.
I got you.
Thanks.
Simeon Barrow, I ain't project him to be one of the first round. He might help me just in case he don't go. Because you had D tackle doing this, that's more impressive. I see him getting at least 1 or 2, 3 more, 4 more sacks. And I think he eating because they've been deciding to double team Barron and Tyler, and that's kind of the reason why they stats ain't. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason, I would say. You got King Messenger, another D tackle that's got 3. That's eating because they trying their best. They putting a lot of attention to our DN. Passes defended. We even got anybody on this shit? Now that's alarming. We ain't got nobody in the top 25 in the ACC with pass defenses. That's alarming. Interceptions. Beach Power 3. Noah Williams of California with 6. Kyle Lewis Pitt with 3. Ahmad Moses with 3. Isaiah Nicole with 2. Kobe Wilson with 2. And so you got some boy with some picks in that bit. Elijah Austin got 1. You know, that's it. You know what though?
What's that?
I did a post that showed when your team had 15 interceptions or more, Miami had 15 interceptions or more. That's when they be in championship form. When they got less than that, they be have a mediocre roster. If we don't get to that 15 interception, then I believe y'all right. We ain't a championship team.
No excuses, sir.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. Now, listen. Remember, our expectation in the beginning wasn't to win a championship.
Yes, it was. Mine was. I said 12-0.
12-0 doesn't mean a championship.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. You can
And
go
I'm gonna
12-0.
tell you why I said 12-0 needs to be a championship, sir.
No.
Because you're wasting time. You know, going after Cam is somewhat of a waste of time. You're going all in. So if you're gonna go all in, you might as well win this motherfucking championship.
Okay, that's all.
At least, I'll put it tell you this: at least an SEC championship.
ACC championship.
ACC championship. Sorry, ACC championship.
Yeah, I feel like if Cam don't beat Clemson, this season gonna be sourpuss.
It's gonna be like, what was the reason?
The only way, listen, let's just say this is a scenario in my mind. If we lose in the ACC championship to Clemson, and God forbid it's SMU and Red Lashley, because then it's going to be a real divide amongst the fan base.
Why I say that?
Because there's some Red Lashley fans too.
What if Miami plays against SMU?
In the SEC championship.
Nah, man, there ain't nobody gonna fucking root for that shit. The fuck out of here.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. If Miami and SMU play in the ACC championship and SMU wins, that's going to put a sour taste amongst the fan base. Wow. Not only because we lost the ACC championship, some going to feel like because Mario's not the guy and how Red Lashley had his offense, depending on how the offense play in that game, and Red Lashley offense might be, Dawson might be on the hot seat based on that game too. You get me? All based on the dynamics of Red Lashley had. They feel like it was one of our best offenses. And they back and forth with Dawson right now. You know what I mean? So that's a very tricky game that will hurt. The only way that will heal that is if we all go to the playoffs and we can't win the Natty. That'll heal that. But if we get knocked out the playoffs, the ACC championship loss and that knocking out the playoff loss a sting. And there'll be nothing but shit talk about Mario, and y'all will feed on that into next year.
No, it's not that. It's more of Mario. You lost to quote unquote Miami rejects. The guys that you rejected from the program, you lost to those guys. The guys that just came from fucking the AAC to the SACC, you lost to a fucking team that just moved to the damn conference. Like, what the fuck you doing here, Mario? You all right?
That's funny.
Hello?
I had to mute because I was laughing and smoking, and that shit was so funny. Because you're so right on that, bro.
Yeah.
If you lose to baby Miami,
A team that just got to this conference.
I can't protect you. I can't protect you. Only way they'll beat us is if they outcoach us.
Well,
Unless, hold on, unless, oh man, this shit could be funny. This could turn funny for Mario still. I can see a scenario where we lose to Duke, one loss, and still end up playing SMU in the championship and lose to them and get left out of the playoffs.
ooh,
That shit will sting.
that would be nasty.
If you want a pessimistic view, I could paint some of them for you. And I heard how you said, "Woo!" It felt like a hit. Y'all like that type of shit. You were like, "Woo!" That's fun to imagine. No, it's not. It would be terrible. It would be nothing but hell and high water. That shit'll be sad. I can see we're gonna be a storm. That shit'll be crazy. Please don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Please don't let that happen. But I don't know. I just feel like I see Mario got us kind of locked in, got us believing. But I just think they still doing funny stuff that can cost them. I do believe I can't disagree with y'all when y'all say y'all don't think we're a championship team all the way. But I want everybody to know we moved the goalpost. Because directly, if we win the ACC championship and beat Clemson, we should be satisfied with the season. Win or lose. We should have no win or lose mentality. We should have no pressure at that point. We shouldn't be like the Georgias, the Ohio States, that you about to lose your job if you don't beat Michigan this year. Not now. He haven't gotten to that point yet. But I think he could I don't know. I like the way our team look for next year. I still think we can compete more. I think it's gonna be a close game next year, though. If we do win it and go undefeated, it's gonna be all nail biters. Most of them anyway, because we got a tough schedule.
It's gonna be all nail biters. You better believe it, my friend.
Yeah, because we got a tough schedule, and I could deal with that. Because then we're back. Like 2 back-to-back years, nigga. What? Can't say we not back. And then y'all would have to eat your words. You can't keep being able to say, like, let's say, all right, for example, y'all say Mario, underrated team, ain't what it is. It ain't this and that. It's not built to be this and that. It's not deep enough, blah, 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 right? But he's putting what he has on the field, and it's winning. We don't know really what the backup is. For all we know, the backup might even be better, right? So if he happens to win a natty, we got to give him the credit where credit's due. Now, if you say, oh, it's just because it can, well, we can. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Now, next year, if we win in close games and we like 3-0, 4-0, I don't want to hear shit. out nobody's mouth because you said that shit last year. And he won the national. And he's winning now. You should have no doubts in your mind if you don't jump aboard and believe in this win until we lose, then I don't know what the fuck wrong with
Hold up. Say that one more time.
you. I said, if Mario wins the Natty, right? And y'all ain't believe he can, y'all blamed it on Cam. And then that next year he come out and win in those close games. I don't want to hear shit out of
So
nobody's mouth
hold
at
on.
that point.
No. See,
I don't give a fuck
this
if
is
he
where
win
you become
every
mayor
game
one,
by
and that's
one
why I asked you
goddamn
to be
point
there.
next year.
Huh?
I don't give a fuck if he win every game by one goddamn point next year.
No. See, this is how you become mayor one. All right, because you be bullshitting. All right, Mario wins the national championship this year. I don't give now. I want this 1 point win. What's going to be the record next year? Give me the record.
Shit. I feel
Winning
like
by 1 point. What do you think is going to be the record next year? Winning by 1 point.
um I have to look at the schedules, sir. You want to look up the schedules?
Good, good. All right.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at it. Let me look them up then. Boy. Let me see. ACC Miami. Florida. Let me look it up then. 2025 schedule. Let me see. Okay, South Florida, 1-0. I feel like we're gonna beat the Gators at Hard Rock. 2-0. I feel like we could beat Notre Dame at home. Now, if we went to Notre Dame, I say that might be a game we'll lose.
Okay.
But I
By the
feel
way, these
like,
games are not as and this is not the
yeah, it's not in order. Yeah,
yeah,
so it's
no,
kind
no.
of tricky. It's kind of tricky to say that's how they go because, yeah, I'll give you that. But right now, I feel like we could beat them. I damn sure feel like we could beat Florida State because they got a lot to go.
So you guys 4-0 so far.
Yeah. And then Louisville, 5-0. NC State's shit. Pitt and SMU and Virginia Tech is our hardest games. And
So Florida's not going to be tough next year with Lagway being in his
no,
second
I
year.
ain't saying they ain't gonna be tough. They're gonna be tougher than we ain't gonna blow them out like we did this year. But them being have to come to Miami, I feel like we can get that win. And it'll depend on when the game, but usually we'll probably open that game out. Usually that'd be off the first game. That little nod. So I don't know if that's gonna be the date or not for sure. But if it's the first game of the year, I like Emory Williams over Ladway
All right.
starting out his career, and our trenches I think is further along than Florida.
What trenches?
Shit, our all line and D line.
We got one guy coming back next year in the D
And
line.
despite what y'all
We
say,
got we got one person coming back next year in the D line.
man, I remember we had a show, Rise of the King, one of them series, one of them episodes. And y'all was like, man, I don't even know who our D line is. You don't even know. And I was like, you're right. But Mario figured that shit out.
And look how the defense look like.
Mario figured that shit out. No, the D
And look
line
how the defense look like.
it ain't that bad as you think though. We just pointed that out earlier.
We're comparing it to
This schedule ain't that hard, bro.
So what's your prediction there? Give us your prediction there, big man.
Shit. This shit look like 12-0 again.
Say over your chest, my friend.
I ain't really
What
gonna
time is
lie.
it? This says 1 hour and 19 minutes in. You said we're going 12-0. So Mario.
I'm saying it's
So no, no,
looking
no,
like
no, no. I heard you, motherfucker.
I haven't made
You
that.
don't gotta repeat
Not
yourself.
my final answer, sir. You know, they be
You
like, is that your
clearly said
final
it,
answer?
huh?
So that's not my final answer. I can't make a final answer until I know the order of the schedule.
So
But
yeah,
I can
okay,
see,
that's fine.
I can see,
That's
I give you this. I don't see no more than 2 losses. I see
no,
three tough
that's okay.
games.
So you're
And
saying that Mario is gonna go 24-0 within the 2 year span in the regular season?
that is hard to do. That's mathematically hard to do. You're right about that. You're right about that. He gonna have that could even be even more with the playoff wins. Ooh, that's mathematically. I know that's hard.
It's crazy because I don't even count the playoffs anymore. As long as you get to the playoffs, I think it's is it a successful season. What do you do after that? It's a cherry on top. You don't have
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. And then you could just judge the playoffs by itself. Now, see, then that's when your coach becomes whether or not you want to get rid of them or not. Still, because like, okay, well, we can get the playoffs every year, but goddamn, you got to get over that hump one of them years. That was wrong with Mark Rick and some of the other coaches, you know. So that's what we're arguing here with Mario. Y'all say he's not that guy. He might could get us 9-3 type years, 10-2 type years, but he ain't gonna never get no championship year. That's what y'all saying, and I feel like that's hard to say for him right now. And I couldn't be a Kane fan predicting that. Now, if it turns out that and it's time to fire him, then it's time to fire him. Or they decide to fire him when I'm not necessarily ready for him to be fired, because I wasn't ready for Nanny necessarily to be fired. But the administration decided to go with it, so I gotta go. I gotta ride with what they decide. You know, that's what that was truly about.
You got Mario going 24-0. Said it. You said it first on this show. Mario's
Ooh,
going 24-0 per studio.
that's hard to do, but it looked like it's possible.
Put your money up, man. I mean, who
I
the
mean,
bulls? Put the money in.
I bet that at the books, and you know, you getting thousands of good odds on that. I wish I would bet that. That sounds like a good bet to bet, though.
So now all of a sudden we're at fucking Bama and Georgia now, huh?
I already told you he building a blueprint, a saving blueprint.
Okay, all right, bro. You keep with this blueprint. Where do you see the blueprint at? Saban
Basically,
produced NFL.
when you grow up in a just let's say you worked at a job 10 years, right?
All right,
5 years, maybe in 5 years, it don't even take that long. You can be in there 3 years and you can know the insides and out of that company. You can be like, damn, okay, that's how they do the count. That's how they order their little products. That's how they, market it. Da da da. And if you had the money, you could probably say, man, I could go start this business right here, this company I've been working for, your own self.
all right.
And so that's the same situation,
No, it's not, sir. So I'll let you speak there for a second. When you're moving from assistant coach to the captaincy, that's a whole completely different fucking scenario, right? It's like saying Gidry, he's been with Mario all these years, and wherever Gidry goes next, he's going to be a successful head coach. Nope. That sometimes, like Manning. Manning is a great defensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach, right? He just cannot move to that captaincy. Doesn't matter who you sit behind. You know what I'm saying? It's just some people just don't convert to being good head coaches. Because if you want to use a Nick Saban trees, you can look at Jim McElwain, right? He was an assistant coach, moved over to a head coach that didn't work out. Will Muschamp. Will Muschamp followed Nick Saban from LSU, Dolphins, Bama, and he became head coach. He was a shitty ass head coach at Florida and South Carolina. So that it doesn't necessarily mean, and he was the one closest to Nick Saban. It doesn't necessarily mean, that
I
once
agree with
you
that. I agree with that. It
so
don't necessarily mean it, but one thing Mario has done already, he's won a conference championship or with a big
Yeah,
coach.
because he went to a team that probably pays the most money, right? And he played in a conference that USC, Washington at the time were not good. So
I don't know now.
USC fired fucking
Washington
Mark
went
Helton,
to the
whatever
state
nigga
went
name
to the
is,
championship.
huh?
Washington just was in the championship game.
Yeah, but
So
that's when Mario left. Mario, because everybody was, their programs were down. Then the Pac-12 started to get good, and when the Pac-12 started to get good, and Utah was not in the championship game, then Mario, said, "Let me get the fuck
so
up out of
so
here."
so Mario took a lesser Pac-12 Oregon and went
Yep,
and beat Ohio State.
yep.
So that's just
All right,
showing
all right.
you
Everybody needs to
he
stop
can
this
do
whole
it.
whole. Everybody needs to stop this whole. Oh, he beat Ohio State. Like, stop that stupid shit.
But
That's
everybody saying we can't beat Ohio State now, like they
no,
such
hold
a
up, bro. It's
giant.
like saying, the Middle Tennessee coach came down to Miami and beat Miami, right? Like, shit happens. It's a one-off. It doesn't mean you're a fucking great coach because you beat Ohio State. Okay, good job.
You
Whoop-de-doo.
gotta you
Congratulations.
know when you got lesser talent, you gotta have a great coaching to beat a better team.
Was that?
If you got lesser talent, you gotta have good coaching to beat a better
So,
team.
Middle Tennessee coach is a fucking amazing coach.
They damn sure outcoached us that day.
Oh, no, 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 no. He's no. According to you right now, he is an amazing coach because he beat Miami.
He probably is. I haven't in depth in his all his
He got
coaching.
fired. They after that Miami game, they lost like 7 games. They lost like the next 7 games or something like that, and they got fired.
That's possible.
So
And then it also could be possible that was part of the embarrassment year that I was telling everybody. It's Mario's first year when we went 111 against the spread. The shame year, like Norvell had to go through when they gave him the big contract at Florida State. Even Bama, even Nick Saban had to go through the shame year this first year. Where you lose to an embarrassing team. They shame you in this little this world ran by the Jewish uh, elites, and they puppeteer all out of this shit, from the sports arenas to the movies to the music industry. But that's on another. So I want to stick on this Miami topic because that'll give us in another stratosphere. But but I can see Mario going 24-0 his next 2 seasons, stamping him as what he just remember what you just saw him do where he slammed his hand on the desk.
that was dope.
Okay. Wouldn't that be what he's doing if he's 24-0, 12-0
Yeah.
2 years in a row?
So
Wouldn't that
studio.
be
All right. So check me out again. Next year, you're gonna have a starting quarterback. You're gonna have a new starting receiving room. You're gonna have new tight ends. Right. You're gonna have a lot of returning running backs and offensive linemen. Okay. Good. Defensive line. You're replacing the whole defensive line, except one person. You're replacing the whole linebacker unit. Hopefully, we replace the fucking cornerback room, and hopefully, replace
why you
the
keep saying
safety.
hole? We're replacing this hole. What do you mean hole?
All
I like
right.
I like our little defense, that line that's our starting line that's
Who's
coming
coming back
back.
next year for wide receivers? Who's coming back?
Let's start with defensive line because I'm down here at D line.
All right.
Marv Moten Sr., number 99,
He
6'3",
barely plays.
225.
He's
He
a
play a
role.
lot. No, he
He
do.
does not play a lot. He does not play a lot.
He playing. He do get a lot of little time to spell those guys. Yeah,
He
that's a
does not
lie.
play a lot, sir.
He's impressing me. I'll
He does
watch.
not play a lot. He does not play. He's gonna go from a bench
Where's
player
the
to a
snap
starter.
here?
So he's not a returning
Let me,
starter.
let me
So
look up this
he is not
college
a returning
football
starter. That's what I'm saying. So he's
snap
not a
count
returning starter.
counts by team, team and player. Let's see, there snap count, but you gotta have a PFF account.
Hey, next time on your title, put Miami Hurricanes or some shit, or put so the algorithm picks it up. Don't put that long ass title. Put Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Miami Heat. Put whatever the fuck. Just put a team, and then
All right. Mr. I am Google searches Miami Hurricane. Snap counts. Against Florida State versus Florida. They got game by game. Some football cumulative statistics. Let me see if I got some PFF grades. Damn, well, I might buy me a PFF account. That shit high in Miami 12 college football player stats. Miami snap count by team and player. Yeah, you're gonna have to get a good little deal with these boys. It's somewhere. I don't feel like doing the research right now. Football cumulative.
all right, whatever. Let's go to the next player. Moten. Who else?
Okay. All right, Justin Scott.
He's not a returning
He's
starter.
a freshman.
He's
No, I'm
gonna
talking
be a
about
player.
no, I'm talking about our returning player that's gonna be projected star. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they're gonna be brand new
Or
starters.
just to say projected too deep. Since you want to be so technical to paint it ugly. You're just trying to find a way to paint it ugly.
So Justin Scott and Buddy are not two. They're not even part of the 2D. They're third and fourth stringers.
I'm talking about till next year they'll be part of our 2D.
So they're going to be new players, sir.
And I feel great about them.
Bro, you haven't seen them play full time.
I've seen Justin Scott and Lamar enough of them to say
no, you have not, sir.
I have seen enough Justin Scott.
What, against FAMU and Ball State?
And no, he done played snaps every game, bro.
No, he did not, bro.
Yes, he has.
All right.
You ain't watching your own team.
You watching the fucking
I'm watching the trenches too.
No, you're not watching.
Yes, I am. Because I'm watching Lamar Moten and Justin Scott get good playing time.
What's good playing time? Hold on. What's good playing time?
I swear to God.
How many snaps? What's good playing time?
I don't know. I ain't gonna sit there and say.
Because your ass be lying your motherfucking ass off. How the fuck?
I seen him play though in a series. I ain't sit here and say.
No. You see, you're changing it up. See, this I'm holding you accountable.
Think about it though. You got to think about that. You don't know how many fucking snaps right off the fucking top of your head.
But you said they have good. You're saying
I seen them play. And I feel good about when I saw him.
No.
Pushing the man back.
See, you're lying now.
You were lying because you even paid Justin Scott.
You done gave Justin Scott playing time. You're saying they get good playing time. And then I asked you a question. What does good playing time looks like? Then you said one series. The one series contributes to a fucking good playing time. You're bullshitting.
That's not what I'm saying.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you. Go ahead.
That's not what I'm saying. One series is I'm just saying I've noticed one series where them boys were manhandling they got.
Are they getting playing time, sir? Yes or no? Good playing time.
Yes,
are they getting good playing time?
Yes.
What's considered good playing time? How many series?
I would say at least about 20%.
Are they getting 20% of the snaps?
Yeah, maybe.
Nigga, you crazy. You are crazy in the motherfucker.
Well, so let's see. So 50%, what? If 50 snaps, that means 10 snaps?
Yes, 10 snaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I see they're getting that. I know it's
usually around 60 snaps, but I'll let you get.
Okay, yeah, I'm just giving that just to make it an easy math number. Yeah, I can see. I seen just Scott getting at least 10 plays.
All right, whatever. Who's your defensive end? Who's the defensive end?
Moten 2. Hold on, we're going up. Cooper, Dylan George, defensive line. Anthony Kim, he out of here. Riley Williams, a tight end that's coming back. Since I'm passing him, just in case you forget about it, you say our tight ends got to get totally replenished. He nice.
No, he's not nice.
Riley Williams, man, he made it. Okay, man.
He ain't a Royal.
No, he ain't a Royal, but he looked better than that so-called good tight end Texas guy. Him, whatever that dude is, he good too. But I like Riley Williams. Hold on, going. Tight end Jackson Carver, nice little dude, and we got on your
You
boy.
never see Jackson Carver play. Shut your eyes up. Jackson Carver fucking probably played like 2 snaps this whole season or long snap or something like that. Shut your ass up.
I seen Shamar Kirk get a few little
Man,
preseason
going
reps.
against FAMU, like shut the fuck up, bro. You lying? Now you lying. Shamar Kirk, JoJo Trader,
I'm all right with
Rod.
Shamar Kirk. I
Yeah,
heard he's
I'm.
pretty nice.
You're gonna have
Maybe
all new
Matthew
returning.
McCoy, that's your boy. You
I
like
didn't
him.
say O line. I said
I'm just running through them. We going because I'm going in as the page. Let me see who the fuck there is. Juan Minaya, Ryan Rodriguez, Frank Tenelau. Boy, we got some big beasts coming down. Fonzo, 6'7", 350, freshman. Ooh. Anez Cooper could come back if he won't. He probably get out of here, though. Antonio Tripp, another big, nasty guard. Markel Bell, he might be out, but he might come back. He got to come back to get that first round grade on him. He come back, he'll be a first rounder. Ian Johnson, I don't know you. Jalen Rivers out of here. Sam Okanola.
I actually know Jalen Rivers can come back.
Yeah, he could. But I'd go if I was him. He been getting hurt too.
Nah, I will come back and play center.
Man, that'd be nasty. Would be nasty then. Ooh, don't
Yeah,
do that. Don't do that. Look
put
at
him at center.
Anthony Okanola, Tommy Clenser. I like him. Francis Mao Gore. Man, come on, man. All over the line look big and nasty coming back next year, boy. You can't
I
deny
didn't
that.
say nothing about offensive line. So you see,
Samson
this is how you
Okanola,
lying.
Pancake, y'all keep giving him so much heat. But he's
Pancake's
a
leaving next year.
redshirt
Pancake
freshman,
going to
and he's licking as the backup right
Pancake going
tackle.
to Colorado next year.
Man, please. He gonna play, please. Whatever. Come get your kid, Mario say. Marley Cook. He out of here. He gone. So Nico Francavilla, I like him too, off of the lineman. Defense line, I don't know this dude. Joe Ingadanos. He's a senior. He must be a walk-on. Jack McManus. I don't know him. You know him?
Nope.
6'2", 35. Let me click on this dude. Who the fuck is this dude? McManus. Is this your boy McManus? Is that his son?
No.
Oh, okay. Cause it's a white McManus linebacker that was good in the NFL. Shit, that's his son. He might got a chance. Luke Cristobal, he out of here. I know y'all happy he gone. Zach Carpenter, he out of here. Tight ends. Okay, we got Stone Stroud, D-back, freshman. I don't know you. Andre Williams, D-back, freshman from Miami, Florida. Who is him?
Who?
I'm trying to see who the fuck is this guy. Andreas Williams from Palmer Trinity School. He ain't got no stats. Let me see the stats. No stats on him. Usually they have some stats on him. What happened to Balaam? He transferred. Brian
He's
Balaam.
hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, I don't see him on the roster.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's medically retired.
Oh, damn. Colin McCarthy. You know that's Fred. That's that boy. That boy a nice little dude to come on in there. I ain't gonna lie, D-line is a little bit thin. We got Artavius Jones, a freshman from Blountstown, Florida. Now that big, if he lose weight, boy, he look like one of them big nasties. He look a little chunky around the neck. One of the nation's top ranked defensive linemen. Consensus 4-star. Okay. He played in Miami. Let me see. Multi-athletic score. Okay. Artavius Jones. We need somebody like him. He's a freshman. He looks promising. We're gonna be relying on a few freshmen next year, probably, but we're gonna get in that portal too. Let me look at us. Tyler Rowe, I don't know you. Lamar Braylon, linebacker, I don't know him. Abram Murray, kicker. Brennan Burton, wide receiver. Miles Mouillon, he got that interception. Is he really good, or was that some
The walk
fluky?
on.
And you don't think a walk-on could do something?
I'm saying he was a walk on.
We always do people like that. They'll walk. That's how they doing Brock Purdy, because he's a 7-round pick. They don't believe in him. Isaiah Thomas, freshman, 6'2". What's wrong with him?
He's from Canada. He I don't know.
Yeah, no, he don't even know the rules. Right? He tore ACL 1 year and it's created with 27 times and 7 despite missing the second half of the season. He don't look all that. Darius Hayes, linebacker, 6'4", 230. That's a little D-land, really. He playing D. I think he playing D-end. Freshman. Jack Whitehouse, boy. Gulliver Prep. Man, where would we get some of these players? They be walk-ons?
You gotta.
You think Wesley Bassett leaving?
Huh?
You think Wesley Bassett leaving?
Yeah, I think he'll transfer.
You think everybody's transferring? That's another.
It's not that. It's just with Beslain.
Man, that's the mystics. You can't be in these people's head. You think everybody's going to transfer from Miami?
I said the only two people, well, the three people I see transferring is AJ Allen's for sure going to transfer. Beslain, he's going to get, like, hey man, we're moving
That boy
on.
Miami bled.
It don't
I
matter.
can see AJ Allen. He already been in Nebraska, all that. I give you that. But Wesley
Horton is going to command a lot of money. Horton is going to get money from Texas or Bama or UGA.
But see, Texas ain't from here. I can even see you saying that. But Wesley Bassett shocks me out of you.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
You think everybody's gone.
Three people is everybody. See? Three people.
Is Raul Aguirre going to transfer too?
Who?
Popo Aguirre.
No.
So what make you think guy from Fayetteville so much more
because I think they're going to want to move on from him. They're going to want a new linebackers core. And they're going to have Popo's going to take over Kiko's spot. And they're going to be like, hey, man, we need this spot for whatever linebacker. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know who other linebackers coming back. I don't have one in mind.
So that's why are you making that?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's going to stay. He's staying. Because I don't have any other running.
That man from Miami Central. He's Black Kane. I have a hard time believing he'll be one of the ones.
No, he's not going to transfer. Now that I just thought about it, just looking at the linebackers.
This is what I want to see out there. I want to see Bobby Washington as a DB. Why we ain't try him? Why we keep trying? Now this is the question mark. He's moved him out of receiver, which I think he playing receiver way better than Ray. When they both got time as freshmen, he got more catches and he sat in the little routes and did better route running than Ray. I said, damn, Robbie Washington gonna see the field before Ray.
Shit.
And then now y'all moving to DB, but then y'all don't want to play him. But we getting scorched over there by number 18, getting pushed around like a little boy.
Ellis said 24-0. This is a while ago.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Ellen, when I looked at the schedule next year, we could beat South Florida. We could beat Gators again. We could beat Notre Dame. Florida State trash. They ain't going to be that much better next year. Louisville is going to be same. NC State trash. Stanford trash. Syracuse trash. Pitt, the only maybe. SMU. We'll see if they can hang on after all our Miami players leave. And the Virginia Tech. So those are the three hardest games on our schedule.
24.
We can win all of them.
This nigga here, boy.
We can't win all of them.
24. Nope.
How?
We cannot win all the games this year if Cam is not there. If Cam ain't there, we ain't going
Man,
to
we're
fucking
not talking
OT.
about no if Cam, even if Cam wasn't here, Emery would have won every last one of them games, bro.
See, and then you get on me and
You
fucking
negative predicting though. I'm positive predicting. How about that?
Hey,
I can't be wrong for you thinking that. You ain't wrong for thinking that. I think personally it would have been a totally different game plan, and we wouldn't have been in no goddamn shootout with no Cal. We wouldn't have been spotting points to sell no fucking Heisman campaign with that fake ass first half that y'all refuse to believe. And they sitting there telling you that right on TV, that's what the fuck they doing. Please. And get that shit out of here, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna call it out for what it is. The motherfucker, that can't be happening. That's happy.
Ellen said everybody trash.
Who?
Ellen, she said everybody trash.
I ain't saying everybody trash, but I
Yes, you
just
did. You
know.
just said everybody's trash, bro.
Hey, hey, Texas. Let's look through it. We already went through that shit. Okay.
You heard it here first, Ellen. Studio says that we're gonna go 12-0 next year, so that means Mars gonna go 24-0 in the regular season these last 2 years.
Now I did say I didn't wasn't gonna predict my 12-0 until I know the order of the season.
I ain't trying. It don't matter. They're trash. It don't matter. We could have fucking Bama,
Why? Hold
Texas,
on.
UGA
Hold
back to
on.
back to back. We're gonna beat
Everybody I
them. Fuck
named
that.
on here is trash. South Florida. Are they good or are they trash?
Hey man, we'll see
Florida
next year.
Gators. Are they good or are they trash?
They're good.
Okay, they're a little better now. We woke them up. I agree. Did we treat them like trash or did we not?
All right.
Okay, Notre Dame. I give you that. They're not trash. They don't woke up, but they did lose to Northern Illinois University.
And we lost to Middle Tennessee State.
I'm talking about this year they lost to
And we
that.
lost to Middle Tennessee State
We didn't
last year.
lose. No. We're talking about this year. They lost to Northern Illinois this year,
That's
which is
fine.
going to affect their voting this year.
Is it going
So
to
they
affect
better,
them next year?
no, they're going to affect them this year.
Is it going
They
to
got,
affect them
yeah,
next year?
they're in the situation. They better win out, or they could be left out.
No, I think they're going to be left out anyway.
They could be with 2 losses, and that's one of their losses, depending
No,
on how
I
things
think
play
that
out.
on all the projections they don't have Notre Dame in for nothing. I think they're out.
I know they want Notre Dame in because the money, but all I'm saying
Nah,
is,
they're out. They're keeping them out on all the
well,
projections.
part of the bottom line is them losing to Northern Illinois hurt that. That is the main reason that Florida
What Notre
State,
Dame is going to do probably next year, they're going to have to join a conference.
whatever they're gonna do, they're trash right now. No reason to believe we can't beat them. Not saying we're guaranteed to win, but I shouldn't believe you should believe we're gonna lose before we believe we're gonna win. That's all I'm saying in this matter. And looking at the teams now and how they're performing right
You're
now.
a Mario fanboy, man. That's okay.
It
You know
ain't
what I'm
about
saying?
Mario fanboy.
You're a Mario
It's about our
fanboy, bro.
team. It's about our team. I know Mario has a coaching deficiency, but I believe we got better athletes. We're bigger and stronger than all of these teams right here before your face.
So you're saying we're going to be we're a perfect team?
No, I said
No,
we're
no. Yes, because you're
bigger.
going
I
24 and
didn't
0
say
means
perfect.
perfect. 24 and 0 means perfect. You haven't lost anything. That's A plus plus. So you're saying that this is a perfect team, sir?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
No, I'm
are.
not. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
No,
Studio
I'm
said
not.
that this is a perfect
No,
team.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes,
No,
you
no,
did,
I'm
sir.
not.
Then what's
No,
24 and 0? 24 and 0.
that don't
If
mean
you're
you're a perfect team, though.
if your son, daughter, grandson,
That don't mean you're
granddaughter,
a perfect
whatever, they
team,
got a
though.
grade and they didn't miss one question. That's a perfect test, right? Right now you're
No,
saying Mario is going to be perfect, and it's a perfect team.
no, but these are just, you know, exams, midterms, and all that. The final exams in the playoffs, and you fail them final exams, you may not graduate.
All right, yeah, but in the regular course, you're saying we're going to be perfect, right?
All I'm saying is, yeah, I'm
No, no, no,
saying
no,
the
no, no,
next two
no. Maybe
years we're
one.
going 12-0 this year and next year. Yeah, I'm saying it.
So we're perfect.
That doesn't mean you're a perfect team because you're
That yes,
12
it
and
means
0.
you. Yeah. Then
No, I
what does it
don't.
mean then? What does it
No,
mean then?
because you could be winning against a weaker schedule, and this is a weaker schedule still. So we might could be 12-0 2 years in a row and not win a natty
Yes, Ellen.
because
Notre
because we're
Dame.
because
Just,
we're undefeated in a weaker schedule and we're not as
just to answer
battle.
Ellen's questions. Yes, I do think Notre Dame should join the conference. It's not gonna help them in the playoffs unless they don't give a fuck about football.
I mean, look, Florida State, Louisville, NC State not that good, Stanford bad, Syracuse bad, Pitt the only team that's having a great year that we should be like, all right, if they can build on that, that's a tough game we could probably lose.
So just
SMU,
say we going
I
perfect. It's a perfect team.
no, I just think our schedule's still favorable, and we got better athletes than these guys.
Whatever.
You
Hey,
ain't
studio.
have now. It'd be different if you had Texas, Georgia, uh, what's the name on here? You know, I'm like, ooh, it's a gauntlet. We're gonna be beat up after that game. We're gonna be tired and beat up. We ain't gonna be able to get up for the next game. Then it'll be easy to predict. You know what I'm saying? A loss at this particular thing. All our main games are at home next year. Look at Notre Dame at home, Florida at home. Okay, we got Florida State at Florida State, but they trying to rebuild. You know, now I can agree that Florida State game they could probably cover the gap in time. I don't think Florida State gonna be trash that long. I think they get in there, and that could be a game that we got upset at Doak Camp. I could see that happening. We'll be a 10-2 team, 11-1 team next year because we don't have the Cam type effect.
Well, studio.
But
I gotta head
and
out.
you got to go.
Yeah, I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna say, and we got to go to Pitt next year. So
Yep.
that'll be a tough one, and that's probably gonna be late in the season. They're gonna throw that late in the season where it's cold on us. Watch. Ain't
Yes,
no
sir.
way they gonna let us play that early. I guarantee you. How much you want to bet that game in November or later?
Yeah, I mean, same thing with Syracuse. It's like good thing we played. They play in the dorm in the dome, but they're gonna put that game at the end.
Yes, sir. All right, bro.
All right, studio.
Yo.